number 30, Stephen Curry.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Golden State, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Porzingis is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Santos in at the 3. Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining. Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Now Melton. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And it's the Pelicans ball. The drive by Williamson. That one goes in.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Screen by Porzingis. Melton kicks to Green. Left side, Porzingis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Jordan. Down low. Here's Murray. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Porzingis with a screen on Murray. And Curry, here we go. Count it, good.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game. He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Pass to Jordan. Now Murray, guarded by Curry. Screen by Jordan. Kicks it out to Williamson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. No coverage that time. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And they get it. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Left side, Porzingis on the wing. Green. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Bey passes to Murray. Jordan sets the screen for Murray. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now, here's Melton. No scoring in this one. That's to Porzingis. Now, here's Curry. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pelicans trail by 6. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Grant Williams comes in for Draymond Green. Curry's checked in for Milton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Williamson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Six on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 3 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Seth Curry adding to the family tradition. This is a man that knows how to knock down shots, and it runs in his family.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in, and Fears is subbed in for Trey Murphy. Pelicans trail by 5. That's to Williamson. Here's Queen. And here's Bay. Again, the Pelicans score.
And he can take on defenders from so many different places on the floor. Bay really becoming a complete scorer.
And stolen by Murray. 3 on 3. And Bay throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless. Curry can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Bay wide open, and he fires. He gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. New Orleans also making some changes. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Herbert Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Poole in for DeJounte Murray. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Melton kicks to Porzingis, and it's Melton top of the key. Green with a screen on Poole. Back to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Fears.
Fears is too good an athlete to try and catch in the open floor.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Milton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Queen. Poole looking it over. No good on the triple. Curry on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter. New Orleans on top. ending the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Quentin Post. Seth Curry is out there with Podziemski. Then it's Williams. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Here's Murray. Yes, that goes in. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Murray. On its way from Curry for 2. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Swiped it away. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Murray. Now Podziemski. Still without a basket. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, this is what they pay Curry to do, space the floor.
Pelicans leading by 3. Murray with the bounce pass to the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Different look here for the Warriors.
Checking in from your Warriors, Mitchell Robinson, Gui Santos, D'Anthony Melton.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Houston. Now, here's Melton. Three-pointer. Curry nails the triple.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Golden State. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the middle, Jones finds Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry on the wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Queen.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Jones, no luck. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here's Melton. Scoreless thus far. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. And the Warriors lead by 1. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Melton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside, here's Queen, and he dunks it down.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
And here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Robinson a screen on Murray. To the paint. And Robinson that time on the assist by Curry. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
Steph does as good a job as any player as using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
Here's Spears. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Pass to Melton. Outside Robinson. Lets it go with the three. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. There's a screen. Jones finds Misi. Now Fears. Down low. And stolen by Anunoby. And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Melton. Defense right on him. Clock at 4. Outside Curry. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Different look here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Robinson. Porzingis is coming in for Grant Williams. Moses Moody, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
For young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Green's checked in for Quinton Post.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 23, Draymond Green.
Warriors on D. A nice shot by Pierce.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Curry wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Fears with it. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Green. Now Moody. 1:16 left in the first half of basketball. Curry with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Back to Jordan. Clock is at 3. The Warriors pull it in. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That's to Williamson. Jordan sets the pick for Williamson. Halt the run. Now Fears. Williamson outside. Second shot opportunity, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 7. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm with Coach Kerr. After that first quarter, how would you rate the second?
Yeah, much better. That looked much more like us. We were more under control, allowed our defense to play in the half court because we were getting better offensive possession.
The team really settled in. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Curry's been giving the defense headaches all night. They're scrambling to contain him, but so far he just keeps finding his shot.
And let's not forget his teammates, helping to set him up time and time again.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's Curry. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Williamson in at the 4 slot. For 3, Murray. Porzingis with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. Now here's Curry from the arc. Bey pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's Williamson, defended by Moody. And it's Williamson missing. Warriors leading by 7. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Jordan outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Murray penetrating. Inside, Jordan finds Bey. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's Melton. Still yet to score. Curry, good.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Changes here for the Warriors. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. OG Anunoby comes in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Murray the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Right side Curry. Here's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Jordan. Deflects the pass. Here's Murray. Out to the wing. The Trey. Draymond Green pulls it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now Curry. Green, the screen, goes up on the wing. Curry's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Left side Curry. 6 to shoot. Outside Robinson. Anunoby with the screen for Robinson. And stolen by Murray. Here's Bay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And how about the aggressiveness by Bay, taking the contact and able to score through it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Curry. Outside Robinson. And here is Curry. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Curry's got 31.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major mounts.
Curry looking around. Curry on the wing. A three ball. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Williamson outside. To the middle. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's now 8 points for DeJounte Murray.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Curry. Fires the three. And the Warriors another three.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here is Murray, guarded by Curry. Murray kicks to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Outside Curry. Pass to Curry. Shot from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks it out to Williamson. To the inside. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Different look here for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Green. Moses Moody, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Seth Curry. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Herbert Jones comes in for Sadiq Bey. Pools checked in for Trey Murphy. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Here's Curry with the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 10. Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. They set the screen. Warriors with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Curry finds Podziemski. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Curry with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Queen gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mr. Williamson. Now Jones. Here's Queen. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 12. Pelicans with it. Curry on the wing for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Curry looking it over. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. DeAnthony Melton out there with Pelicans. Then it's Williams. And there's Porzingis, and it's Santos in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pelicans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Pelicans trail by 14. It's Jones on the wing. Pulls up. Warriors with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams a screen. Here's Santos. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Murray outside. They set the pick. Pass to Fear. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Puts up a 3, and there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors leading by 13. Now Pelicans. Porzingis high post. Over Misi. Porzingis can't hit. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Jones against Melton. Jones sets the pick for Fear. And the 3 off target.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Santos. Williams a screen. Here's Santos. Inside. Here's Queen. Murray outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. checked in for New Orleans. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you. Down low. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Back to Curry. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 11-footer. The rebound by Post.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside Curry. They can use a bucket. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And Seth Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half. Curry against Murray. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Right side Curry. Curry on the wing. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Jones in the post. Defended by Moody. It's good!
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Robinson's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. Warriors leading by 9. Curry on the drive. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Murray, Robinson with the block. It's Curry with the drive. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Now Murray. That one goes in.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The 3 is off. Pelicans trail by 11. Robinson with the block. Melton against Bay. .122 left in the game. Curry fires, and there's the 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. On the wing, Green, covered by Williamson. Green taking his time here. Jacks up a three. And it misses. Now Williamson.
Team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
That free throw good from Williamson. And both free throws good for Williamson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Well, Steph, you had a break in the schedule before this game. What did that do for you and this team?
With those extra days, we were able to just, recharge, both mentally and physically, have 2 good days of practice, and have the performance we had tonight.
Those practice days do not come by often. Glad you were able to take advantage. Guys?
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.